Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly Oracle card message for the Zodiac. So this week we are going to grab an Oracle message from the Lemurian Oracle card deck by Izzy Ivy. I got this at Goddess Provisions. Check out link below for Goddess Provisions. Use the code Mystic Hillbillie at checkout for a discount. But yes, we are going to pull one card from the Lemurian Oracle card deck for each of the Zodiac signs. And everyone embodies the full Zodiac. So if you know your sun sign, then you can apply the house energy to each of these messages if you want. You don't have to. If you just want to watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, or whatever, you just want to watch your sun sign, then these will be released individually tomorrow. But this is a full reading for each of the signs, and we are going to go through and pull one card from the Lemurian deck for each of the signs. And I invite you to stay and get a full reading for yourself and apply the energies how you see fit, and let me confirm your intuition with these readings. So I thank you all so much for joining me. I do not do personal readings, so if anybody is DMing you or messaging you trying to get a personal reading with the Mystic Hillbillie, it is a scam, so don't fall for scams. I do not do personal readings, but if you want to check out more about what I'm doing and what I got going on, you can check out the celestialgrove.academy. That's celestialgrove.academy, link in the description. And I thank you all so much for joining me. At the time of the release of this video, we are in Virgo season, so I am going to start with Virgo. Let's go ahead and get it started, shall we, and see what messages the Lemurian Oracle card deck has for Virgo and all the signs beyond. All right, Virgo. Virgo, I feel like you are in the thick of the storm. I'm hearing whenever it rains, it pours, but the sun will come out tomorrow. Like, you need to understand the sun that's about to rise, because you're going through the darkest, thickest portion. It's like it's darkest before the dawn. It's right before your rise and your time to really shine and to bring into this world what you know this world needs, Virgo. Virgo, it's a need for you to pause and to understand and take time to reflect on what has been and what is, and don't move forward until you can move forward with a positive, hopeful mindset. Once you can see that the sun is going to rise tomorrow, then you can move forward. But until then, it's a time to pause, reflect, and see where you're at, and to come to an understanding of what is. Try to look at it from a different perspective. There's a different perspective that will serve you in the sun rising tomorrow. Don't lose hope, because everything is happening for you. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you, Virgo. So don't lose the hope, because this is going to serve you. And you are about to move into a beautiful, wonderful time. Think and contemplate on the kingdom of heaven that is within you. There's a kingdom of heaven that is within you. Contemplate on that. And then ask yourself the question, how can I bring this kingdom to earth? How can I live the kingdom that is within me in reality? This is deep contemplation stuff, Virgo, but life is really, it's putting you in the spot where you feel like there's something going on. You're being given this divine opportunity to be able to learn and see from a different perspective and to move forward in the new sunrise in a new, beautiful way. So take advantage of it. And yeah, the sun will come out tomorrow. All right, let's read what the card says. Awakened awareness. There are many levels of awakening. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. Stay aligned with your inner guidance and do what you love to keep your vibe high. Seek not instant pleasure, but substantial and sustainable joy. Eat healthily, keep your body active, and have life goals, but with enough space to hear the answers to your prayers. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside you, not as an external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the lines for a deeper interpretation. Oh wow, Virgo, that's beautiful. I did not read that before. Some of these cards I know, I did not know this card at all. And I'm glad that the message aligned. I hope that it aligned with your intuition too. And I'm praying for you to find the clarity and the perceptions that you need to move beautifully into this next dawn to come. And so it is. Thank you so much for joining me, Virgo. Please take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Libra. Libra, with this one, I feel like it is time for you to take flight. It's time for you to expand your wings and to let yourself fly through the sky. Let yourself fly and be free. Let yourself go where your heart is desiring for you to go. And I'm hearing that you will be taken care of. Like trust that provisions will come when provisions is needed. Trust that you will be taken care of. Trust in the divine as you take your flight. I also feel like there's like a trust fall energy here, Libra. Like you need to trust the fall. Allow the fall so that you can fly. I'm hearing you gotta learn to fall before you can fly. It's a song, I'm not gonna sing it. You gotta learn to fall before you can fly. You gotta spread your wings before you can touch the sky. Dreams are made for casting far and wide. You gotta learn to fall before you fly. Okay, I think those are the right lyrics. That's what I'm hearing. So, yeah, Libra, you're learning to trust the fall so that you can fly. Know that the fall is coming so that you can fly. In the fall, be willing to spread your wings in the fall, which to me is like as life events are happening to you to make you feel like you're falling, be hopeful, spread those wings of hope and spread those wings of desire. Think about what your heart desires, not the fall, and then feel for the wind that the fall is creating, and you're going to be able to fly and zoom right on out of that, Libra. This is making me think of like creating a breakup album, you know what I mean? Like taking a breakup and creating an album out of it and songs and being able to perform it and touch other people that have their breakups too, you know? Like that kind of thing. Turning a fall into creative energy that you can just rise with. And I don't know. I feel like you're divinely guided. You're divinely protected. Trust and believe in your divine guidance and protection and move forward with your faith. All right, Libra, let's read what the card says. Freedom means living as you choose, with your wings and heart open, able to direct your reality as you want. The quest for freedom seems innate. You may picture freedom in more extreme guises, but when we truly feel free, our lifestyles may not change drastically. Limitation can be a state of mind. The only change might be choosing to live a certain way rather than feeling obligated. A shift of perspective can help bring lightness and choice. In the bigger picture, what does freedom look like to you? If you're feeling stifled, It's up to you to make a change. All right, beloved Libra, that is the message I have for you. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel like you follow your bliss. Like, follow your bliss. Do what you like. I know I just got done telling Libra, do what you want to do, but Scorpio, I feel like this is like, have fun. Play with it. It don't have to be so serious. I feel like you've done the serious work. It's like work hard, play hard. You worked hard, now play hard, and have no guilt in your play hard. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Go out there and have fun. And enjoy yourself. I feel like you've done the work. You have done the work, and now it's time to let the work marinate. Let it marinate, and as it marinates, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy this little life. Like I'm hearing, I think I love this little life. I think I love this little life. It's beautiful, Scorpio. Enjoy it. Find a way to love the life that you live and live the life that you love. This is beautiful energy. All right, let's read what the card says. Alignment. You can manifest the life you wish to call in. Look at where your desires are being seeded. If your plans or dreams are not unfolding as you would like, take a look at other areas in your life. Is something out of step with integrity? Are you making decisions through fear or love? If it is through fear or avoidance, your manifestations may backfire. To encourage you into balance, become a vibrational match for what you desire. Instead of striving harder, cultivate the feeling of already having all that you seek. You'll be surprised at what this shift in perspective creates. All right, beloved Scorpio, there you go. Create the life that you dream and want to live, and love the life that you dreamed yourself into living. It's beautiful, Scorpio. I hope this message helps you this week. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Sagittarius, it's time for a new adventure, huh? I feel like you are taking the past and you're turning it into the light that you need to lead your new adventures forward. And this is beautiful. I feel like there's a transmutation going on of you're transmuting the past and what it was, and you're creating a new light to move you forward into an unknown. And you want it to be unknown on purpose. You're creating an adventure for yourself, Sagittarius. You're beginning a new adventure. And I feel like don't bring the past, transmute the past to help you see the new adventure that you're ready to be. Is that making sense, Sag? So, yeah. And, I don't know, I'm hearing be deliberate in your choices, because understand the ripples that your choices make. So be deliberate in your choices to create the ripples that you want to make, in understanding from the knowledge gained and the wisdom gained from the past to understand the kind of ripples that you could create now, and go ahead and create those plant your seeds, like little Johnny Appleseed. Sagittarius is running around here and planting seeds of hope and inspiring to create a new future inspired by the past. So this is like understanding that there's desert areas and like going through and finding ways to create little oases within the deserts and enjoying the journey. And that's, I think, the most important part of this is enjoy the journey, Sag. So you're going on an adventure, so enjoy your journey. It's what you're good at. And let the lessons of the past be what helps you gain the wisdom of how to move forward and what to plant now into the future. All right, beloved Sag, that's the message I have for you. Let's see what the card says. The violet flame. As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusionary constructs, and become empowered beings, life presents more opportunities to grow than ever before. Your sensitivity will be heightened, so it may be harder to spend time in places with certain energies. You have a range of accessible go-to practices for recentering, cleansing your aura, and protecting your energy field. A routine for psychic fitness will keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high, and help you to see through illusions that block or disorient. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and self-care practices for graceful rebalance. So get yourself a practice for cleansing your aura and protecting your energy field daily. It doesn't have to be long. It could be just 2 minutes max. 16 minutes min. 16 seconds min. Minimum of 16 seconds, maximum of 2 minutes. A routine for keeping your aura and your energy, your aura clean and your energy protected. All right, beloved Sag, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, here we are, Capricorn. Capricorn, this is a lovely message. I don't think there's a lot to tell you. I feel like you're creating and you're building something beautiful. You're participating in building something beautiful, and you just need to keep moving forward and keep trusting the process. And also there's a need to, remind yourself that you're here to enjoy the process. It's not really about the outcome. It's about the privilege and the ability and the gratefulness that we are to be able to be in the process and to be able to do the process. So kind of focus on being grateful for the process. But also, Capricorn, I feel like there's a need to trust your intuition and to pivot if you feel you need to pivot. You trust your intuition this week and go with your gut this week. And you don't have to explain it to no one. Go with your gut. You will see in the future it's going to pay off. I feel strongly you're going to regret not listening to your gut this week. So, and it's going to be like a pivot or something. You might have to tell somebody something. No, you can't, because your gut is just like, no. So listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, and also take care of your body and take care of your mental health this week so that you're clear with your gut instincts. Because sometimes, fear, bad mental health, bad physical health can get in the way of us clearly being able to hear our gut instincts and to be able to act on them properly. So take care of yourself this week so that you can be clear on your gut instincts and act when the time comes, because it's going to save you a lot of misery in the future to act on your gut instincts now. All right, beloved Capricorn, that's my message for you. Let's read what the card says. Trust your inner senses. Sometimes it can be hard to decipher between intuition and what our mind is telling us. Stories, projections, or fear can arise under the guise of intuition. To distinguish truthful inner guidance from paranoia, we must return to innocence, to our purest essence. Here, we have access to the truth of our being. Honesty is more than not lying to yourself. It's also about not withholding and having deep transparency within yourself. Learn to trust and be absolutely honest with yourself. In your heart of hearts, you hold the answers, Capricorn. Notice the first thoughts you have before you second guess yourself. Listen and honor these. All right, beloved Capricorn, I do know that this card is about intuition, but I didn't realize it was going to align so well with the message. But I do think that that is meant to be and beautiful. And I hope that you enjoyed this message as much as I was honored to give it to you. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like you're transforming. I feel like a transformation is happening here. A divine healing is available to you through this transformation. You need to speak your truth in authenticity. Be authentic about the way that you speak your truth, and it leads to healing and a divine transformation to help you to, level up your soul in this life. I feel like there's going to be a need to speak your truth in your authentic way, in your way. And I feel like at the end of it, you may want to overthink and second guess yourself, but I'm here to tell you, no. You are meant to speak your truth. Be any thoughts that come through, it's like, oh no, like, what do you mean, oh no? I'm glad I did that, do not overthink the spoken truth that you had to do, you know what I mean? Or be like, did I go too far? Nope, didn't go too far. You spoke your truth in authenticity because at the moment you wanted to go that far, So let's not overthink this. Let's celebrate yourself for your ability to speak your truth and your authenticity. And it's moving you into a higher dimension. It's moving you into a higher perspective, a higher understanding that's able to help heal the past and transform you into who you want to be and who you would prefer to show up in this world as, someone that you can love yourself for being. It's time for you to love yourself, Aquarius, for who you are. Love your uniqueness. Love your amazingness. Love your difference. Love what you bring to the table. Authentically you. And quit second guessing it. Bad time's done. We're healing that. We're healing that over-analyzing critical mindset and moving into a more supportive mindset that allows you to be your true authentic self. Maybe you did speak a little bit too much this time, and next time you won't speak as much. That's okay. Maybe you didn't speak enough this time. Maybe next time you'll speak more. That's okay. Whatever it is, thank goodness you spoke up this time. Whether it was too little, too much, it doesn't matter. You spoke up. You're amazing. You would speak when you need to. It's amazing. Don't overanalyze and critically. Overanalyze cheerfully. For you. Before you. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have to say. Let's see what the card says. Balanced forces. The Lemurian people are said to have been androgynous. Perfect balance of what became masculine and feminine energy as it densified into physical form. This card invites you to take a look at masculine and feminine energy from a more balanced perspective. What needs to happen to form a more holistic and equalized foundation? For more masculine drive and focus, concentrate on goals, desires, and ambitions. If you want to engage more feminine energy for receptivity, trust, flow, and surrender, consider all the things you're already grateful for. Feel the warmth and gratitude and comfort of knowing everything is divinely perfect, just the way that it is. All right, beloved Aquarius, that is the message I have for you this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Pisces, the first thing I feel is like there's a need to open up. There's a need to share your light. Someone needs your light, and I feel like you would be grateful to share your light with them. I feel like you may encounter someone that needs your care, your kindness, your compassion, your depth, and your light this week, and don't be afraid to share that with them. I feel like good things will come for both of you because you decided to share your light, because you saw them where they were and you met them where they were and you shared your light, and it helped both of you to be able to grow. So this is beautiful, Pisces. Be willing to share your light and see where you need it. Don't like look for it a whole lot, and take care of yourself and take care of yourself. That self-care is what helps you to have the light whenever it's needed and time for it to be shared. So take care of yourself until you see the need to share your light, and then you'll be able to share your light. So yeah, Pisces, that's the message I have for you. Let's see what the card says. Unique gifts. We all have gifts to bring to the world. If we all did what we truly excelled in and enjoyed, our talents and abilities would enable our communities and our planet to thrive. If you haven't connected with your purpose, look at your quirks and what they're telling you. What makes you unique, Pisces? Look for the positive side of your oddities and traits. Things you have considered shortcomings might be the qualities that enable your gifts. Are there things you'd like to try or feel pulled to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers. You never know what they may reveal. All right, beloved Pisces, you kind of got two different messages there. So take the one that resonates the most with your soul and take them both if it fits. Be willing to cultivate your gifts and to look at what you uniquely can bring to the table, and love yourself for it, because you're amazing, Pisces. All right, Pisces, that's the message I have for you this week. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Aries. Okay, Aries. I feel like the first thing that comes out is be your unique self. Like, don't be afraid to be you this week. Be you fully and completely. People are watching you and it's inspiring them. You are inspiring people. They're not watching you and judging you. They're watching you and being inspired. They're loving you, Aries. So just keep telling yourself that, oh, they love me. They love my uniqueness, because you have something to give. You have something to give, and you have something that needs to be given, that they need to be able to see. They need to be able to see you being you and taking care of you. You're doing the right thing, Aries. You are. You're doing the right thing. And just continue to be true to yourself. The more you're true to yourself, the more your light shines, and the more you have to give to the world naturally. You don't even have to try. You're able to give the world your light by being who you are. And then they see you and they're inspired and they love it. And yeah, there might be a couple in there judging you, and they might be the loudest ones. But let me tell you, they are not the majority. You are inspiring. You are beloved. And just keep telling yourself that. And whenever they say, they're like, who do you think you are, Aries? You're like, I think I'm just that chick. I'm that guy. Like, who cares? Like, or, I like to sing Eminem. I am whoever you say I am. Right? If you wasn't, why would you say you was? Sorry, Eminem. I'm not trying to murder your song. Anyway, so yeah. So be yourself, and by being yourself, you're giving a gift to the world, your light. And so you got to be able to shine that light and be true to your light to be able to give that light. So you got this, Aries. I believe in you. And that's the message I got for you. Let's read what the card says. Air, paradigm shift. This is a time of tremendous change. The speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. We can build energetic sovereignty, inspire others, connect dots, and receive and share the knowledge and tools needed for transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. It may start with an inquiry on what this fresh, new, and long-awaited breath in is all about. An expansive being holds a tiny heart-shaped seedling. When the foundations we build on come from a place of love over fear, we will see a huge positive change in the world. We can start with ourselves. All right, beloved Aries, that is the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps, hope that it inspires. And I'm so grateful for you, your uniqueness, your braveness, and your light that you shine and share with the world without even trying. Thank you, Aries. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Taurus. Taurus, the first thing I heard was community. But Taurus, I feel like this is a close-knit community. And Taurus, I feel like some people are coming in to help you to be able to build what you're wanting to build, to help you to be able to manifest what you're trying to manifest. And I feel like you need to open up and allow them to help. They are connected to you being able to build this or to be able to manifest this. They're connected to your ability to manifest or build. And this is a close-knit. This is very close-knit. This is a few people. This isn't a lot of people. Like, the community, it's a very close-knit community. It's a select few that can understand your vision. They can be there to help you this week through the processes, the obstacles, through the obstacles, to be able to find your way to success in this endeavor. All right, Taurus, that's the message I have for you. Let's read what the card says. Communication and co-creation. We normally think of information as something that can be written or spoken. But if something is multi-dimensional, it's almost impossible to share it with words. How are you communicating beyond words, Taurus? Something may be getting lost in translation. An issue may be cleared through improved communication. Listen carefully to what someone has to say without interruption. Furthermore, it may feel scary to share vulnerable truths, but this may be the only way forward. This card also encourages greater exploration in the realms of telepathy, healing, and art such as poetry, painting, and music, where there is collective communication beyond the mind. So yeah, if you're being called to poetry, painting, or music, to creating poetry, painting, music, or even anything else along those lines, I would definitely look into that this week, Taurus. Also, if you feel like a deeper calling to learn telepathy or into healing, I would look into that this week too, Taurus. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, that's the message I have for you this week, Taurus. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Gemini. I love this card, Gemini. It's a card that symbolizes growth is happening. The storms of your life was able to water you and able to nourish you so that you can move forward and create a beautiful life. And it's an understanding that what you went through didn't happen to you, but it happened for you so that you could create this beautiful garden. And it's an understanding that the next time the storm rolls through, now we know that it helps to nourish and to create the beautiful blooms. So we are going to celebrate the storm from the beginning now. This is a new perspective and understanding of how you can live and grow in the world, Gemini. It's a beautiful thing. You're transforming, Gemini. You're transforming. And as Gemini transforms, we're all able to transform the way that we think and the way that we show up in this world. We can think and show up with more beauty and more grace. It's possible. But we can also choose to think and show up with more ugliness. It's a choice, Gemini. It's always a choice. And it's always an understanding of the duality that we hold within us. And it's a balancing act. But for now, it's time to rejoice in the understanding that the storms can bring a beautiful blossoming if harnessed properly. All right, beloved Gemini, that's the message I have for you. Let's read what the card says. Earth, nurture, nature. No one can hold you the way nature can. Mama Nature is powerful. She's a powerful healer and transmuter of dense energies. She takes in your outbreath and can transform your woes if you can allow yourself to surrender, to lie in her grassy arms or be embraced by her branches. All experiences, those categorized as good or bad, are part of the natural cycle that allows for continuation of life. Trying to suppress or control will only bring you out of harmony. Nature is all around you, Gemini. Notice her. When you feel like no one else can hold you, I promise you, she can. All right, beloved Gemini, I'm hearing that, find time to be out in nature this week. Let nature hear your sorrows and turn them into beauties. Let nature show you how to transmute those sorrows, those woes into beautiful, beautiful life experiences. You got this, beloved Gemini. Thank you so much for sharing with me. I hope that this message helped. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Cancer. Cancer, I'm hearing shine your light unabashedly. Shine your light your way and enjoy doing it. Have fun shining your light this week. So get out there, be yourself, enjoy yourself, have fun shining your light, and also show up for yourself and be there for yourself. And enjoy the light that you have and you share and you show. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your light, and enjoy with your light. Shine your light true this week. Be true to yourself and be true to your light this week. All right, beloved Cancer, let's read what the card says. Shine your light. No one can do as you can, Cancer. Yet we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way not aligned with our authentic self. It takes discipline to do what we love, especially if we're natural givers. It is easy to get caught up with our other people's lives. Tending to our own needs harms none, and we will have a lot more to give to others. It's time to collect our light and shift the vibration here on Earth, Cancer, starting with our own inner sense of being. Your own inner sense of being. You are sovereign. Regain compassionate empowerment and remember what lights up your world. So, Cancer, focus on what makes you smile. What brings you joy? What lights up your world? Focus on that this week so that you can bring more light to this world too. All right, beloved Cancer, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, magnificent Leo. Leo, I feel like there's a change being made. There's an upgrade, a transformation. You're transforming. You're growing. It's a growth. It's a growth. You're growing. Okay, so you're growing. As you grow into this new form that you've helped co-create with the universe to become, as you grow into the new form that you've helped co-create with the universe to become, you are seeing it's uncomfortable and it's weird. Like there's spots that weren't there before, you know what I mean? And it's like, going through puberty, or like a feeling of going through puberty again. Your voice may crack, I want to encourage you that some things are not as permanent, like the voice cracking is not as permanent. You eventually grow out of it and into your big boy voice, and other things are not as bad as they seem, like it's not as bad as it seems, and you will grow into it. Like, I want to encourage you that this is meant to be. It is uncomfortable, but it's meant to be. You're changing, you're growing, and turning into the person that you're wanting to become. But it's not going to be uber super simple. There's a need to trust the process. Trust the process and know that it's going to be okay. You are growing and changing and turning into the person that you are meant to be. Trust the process and know that the universe is on your side. You are divinely guided and supported in these times. So be willing to reach out to your spirit team. They're there to help you understand. You are going to be guided and helped through this process. It's not comfortable, but it's necessary, and it's moving you to what you desire, to living the life that you desire to live. Trust that. Trust the process. All right, beloved Leo, that's the message I have for you. Let's read what the card says. Evolution. Consider what evolution means to you, Leo. Is evolution about growth, expansion, adaptation, success, or becoming a better version of yourself? Look for ways to flourish in the face of challenge. Break a problem down to its elements. Be creative and consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring. Alternatively, ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what is happening for you, Leo. You may be pushed to greater and deeper learnings, and it might be an uncomfortable process, but the strength, growth, and wisdom that come from journeying through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something no teacher can show you. All right, beloved Leo, that is your message. I do like how the message aligned with the message I was receiving. I did not know what this card read. It's not one that I read often, so take that as a confirmation for you, Leo. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed this message. I hope that you were able to gain something from every single one of the signs of the Zodiac in using the Beyond Lemuria card deck. I am so grateful to have all of you here. I pray blessings and abundance upon your house and your children's house and your grandchildren's house and your friends' house and your loved ones' houses. I thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess, for the abundance showered upon all those that made it to the end of this video and all of their friends and family too. Thank you so much for the abundance that's coming to this earth through us first. Thank you so much, and so it is. Shalom. Thank you all so much for joining me for the end of this message. I always pray blessings upon those that made it to the end. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm so grateful for this day. And don't forget to check out celestialgrove.academy. Just put a plug in there here at the end. Thank you all so much. And as always, be blessed with lots and lots of divine love.